Got a math tutoring session, guys. You know who it is. It's your girl Gloria. Hit subscribe, like, comment, share this video, share my channel. I'm gonna be recording or doing this tutoring session.
Cool.
For my YouTube. I gotta get my watch time up, and then my subscribers up, so that I can make money off of YouTube.
All right. Okay. So you ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right. So this next one, it says, when 0 is added to a number, the sum answer is going to be that number. Right? So they call that the identity property of addition. The way I think of it is, see when I add 0 to a number, look, I didn't change its identity. He started out as 5, he ends up as 5. You haven't changed its identity. It's same, like the same person, the same number. So I would write the identity property of addition and then put the example next to it for your notes. And that's the example right there. And these properties work with like any numbers. You take any number, you add 0 to it.
It's gonna still be that number because you're doing nothing to the number at all.
Right, that's right, exactly. You don't change its identity. And here's the third one. This one says, see, 6 plus, and then 7 plus 2 in parentheses, is going to be equal to 6 plus 7 and then plus 2 there. So what they're saying is, these are all the numbers are in the same order, 6, 7, 2, 6, 7, 2. But what they did is they changed the way they group the numbers. If I group these two, remember the parentheses, you do that first. So if I add these two and then add that one, it's going to be the same thing as if I group these two together and then add those and then add that one. So grouping, when we change grouping, so that's the associative property of addition.
Example 6 plus open parenthesis 7 plus 2 close parenthesis equals open parenthesis 6 plus 7 close parenthesis plus 2.
And underneath here, I would put grouping. And the way I remember, sometimes this helps. I know these two. One's going to be order and one's going to be grouping. And I used to get confused as to which was which. But see, commutative, see how the O is earlier in that this word than it is in that word? You get the O. When I look at this, I can kind of see the O right away because it's near the front. O, order. So I look and I go, oh, it's either order or grouping. Which is it? Oh, it has the O, it's order. This one kind of has a little group of S's. So, oh, that's the grouping one. That's how I remember sometimes. Okay, let's give it a whirl. This is going to be click, click, easy to work out. So, what do I do with that?
That's going to be 0 plus 6.
All right, so put the 0 in the box. They want you to fill in those boxes. And then you choose which property it is.
Identity.
Right. So that one,
8.
okay. And what did they do with the numbers?
They just changed the order.
Order, and order is...
Commutative.
Right.
This one's grouping.
What's the number that goes in the box? Oh, the other one, yeah. Grouping is...
Associative.
And you gotta fill in the box or it won't take it. So it's gonna be...
Okay, so you got this there, so you don't have the 6 over here, so it's gonna be 6.
See? Not too tricky.
It's gonna be 0. This one's gonna be 9. You just fill these out first and then I'll do these.
Yep, either way.
This one's gonna be 2.
Integers, subtract. So we'll be back to real numbers, yeah. Because that section, you know, you said there was a lot left in it. That's why they're going to keep giving you real numbers. All right. So, this is how they explain this. I think there's an easy way that I like to remember. You could take notes. Again, let's take notes on this one. And you can even do it down here if you want, because you've got a lot of room. Because this one doesn't need, you know, there's nothing to work out. No problems to work, so it's easy. This one, you're going to have some, like to work out the problems. So this is integer subtraction. What they do is they say, so it's -2 minus 7. We have negative and positive signs. We can either call them negative signs, or they can be plus and minus. So like this can be -2, -7, or I can say -2 minus 7. Either way, it all means the same thing. This one is 2 minus 5.
And it's a -3.
Or +2 and -5. Right, so that's a -3. They say, this is the way they teach it at the beginning, and then they get rid of this after, so I don't even know why. So what they always say is, we can always rewrite a subtraction expression as an addition, right? So instead of saying -2 minus 7, we can say it's a -2 plus a -7, which makes it a -9. Here, 2 minus 5 is a 2 plus a -5. -3, just what you came up with when you looked at it, all right? They do teach you that at the beginning, and then they get rid of it. So if you get used to seeing it without that plus sign there, all the more power to you. It's less confusing, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try it. You still have to know what to do with the numbers. It's just... So a +1 and a -6, what does that give me?
It's gonna be -5.
That's right. And how did you know that, Gloria?
Because if you have 1 and you take away 6.
Right, it's going to
plus
be...
6 minus 1 is
negative.
So it's gonna be 5.
-6 plus 1 more, right. It's -5.
-4 minus 4. -4, you're gonna take away 4, it's gonna be... If it's already a negative...
Do you want my quick rules?
Wouldn't that be 0?
No, that would be like a -4 and then going a +4. Here you're going -4, then you're going -4 more.
So -4 plus -4.
Yeah.
So -8.
-8. You know, and don't click this. I want to show you how I think of it. So, hang on. The rules that I follow in my head, and some people use them when I tell them. The way we do this is, when the signs are the same, see these two numbers here they gave you? The signs are the same. It's a negative, negative, or if they're positive, positive. It doesn't matter. But as long as the two signs are the same as each other, you add the numbers. And the sign stays the same. Okay? Add the numbers. So, oh, on paper towel?
Yes, please. Thank you.
It'll dry quickly. You didn't get that much on you.
I like it when it soaks up by itself.
Wait, can we just put on Thursday?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can we just put on Thursday?
I think you're in on Thursday too. Okay. Did you finish your thing?
Yes.
For what class?
Sorry.
For Spanish? Oh, good. Was that for like a final exam or just a test?
Funny test.
Oh, wow. Good. Good. Phew. That's done, right? All right. So, yeah, I think, because it's almost,
We
we're
can
like,
just put on Thursday.
yeah, okay. I'll see you on Thursday. You're in my schedule. Yeah, because it's 10:35. All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right. So, this is what we do. Here's your notes. Same signs. My two numbers, right? And I just put the signs here. So if I've got a negative, positive, you can even put like this. If it looks like that. So, -3. Four plus 6, right? Because when there's no sign in front of a number, we know it's a positive. So that's a positive and that's a positive. That's a negative and that's a negative. Whenever this...
Excuse me. I'll be downstairs in the cafeteria for you.
Okay, all right. Do you need to do something with her?
No, she's just letting me know where she'll be.
Okay, alrighty. So what we do is we just add the numbers, and the sign stays the same. So look at, negative and negative. Whenever I see that same, see, I add the numbers. 3 and 3, 6. And the sign stays the same. If they were both negative, that's going to be negative. Right? When they're different, they're not different. They're the same. Plus, plus. I'm going to add the numbers, and it's going to stay plus, because they're both plus. So that's when the signs are the same, I just add the numbers. Down, next. Right.
Right here.
This is integer subtraction. Oh, okay, good, whatever. Yep. Write this down.
So the finals are due the teacher's requested. It's not like, I don't know if Brian said this, but like all undergraduate classes meet this day, this time, have a final at this time. Yeah, okay.
Do you want little examples?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'll show you the next one, yeah? Can you read my writing?
A little bit
Kind of like four.
of the bigger number.
Yep, bigger number. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll show you what that means. So that means, so when I say different signs, one's positive and one's negative. Doesn't matter if it's, which comes first. One is positive and one is negative. So if I say -8 plus 2, signs are different, my mind automatically says I subtract the numbers. What's 8 take away 2?
6.
6. And my answer is going to be the sign of the bigger number. So which one's bigger?
8.
8 or 2. 8's bigger, so it's -6. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
another one? Let me see. -3 plus 7. Signs are different. All right,
Mm-hmm.
subtract them
No.
without even looking at the signs. Yep, one's negative, one's positive. I'm gonna subtract. 7 take away 3.
4.
4. Even though it says plus over here and it looks like we're adding them together, we're really not. That's not the rule. We have to follow the rule. When the signs are different from each other, I have to subtract the numbers, even though it looks like it's saying, because we're adding a +7 and a -3. We are adding them together. But I kind of, instead of because on the number line, you're going to get big numbers, and it's harder to kind of picture that on a number line. So when we think these rules, it's a lot easier. Oh, the signs are different, I subtract. 7 take away 3 is 4, and sign of the bigger number, +4. Okay, one more. 9, nope, not 9. 5, that's positive. 5 minus 8. All right, this one's positive, this one's negative. Oh, signs are different. I'm going to subtract. 8 take away 5, 3. And is it going to be positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. And those are the simple rules that, so you're really adding a positive and a negative number, but the easy way to figure it out is this. I'm sorry. Oops. Yep. Oh, now it's shut down. We're in the middle of it. All right, let's roll. So you can write some of them down so you can look at it. So -5 minus 2. -5 minus 2 equals. Signs same or different? Are they the same as each other or different from each other?
Different.
Why are they different?
Because it's -5 minus 2.
So, no, the sign of this number is really negative. It's -5, -2.
So you're basically adding them.
Even though that looks like we're going to say minus, it's not really, it's besides being a minus, it is a minus sign, but actually we can call it the sign for the number that comes after it. Okay, so that's a -5. I don't say -5, I'm going to call that a -5, and that's a -2. So the signs of both of these numbers are the same, right? They're both negatives. So when the signs are the same, what do I do with the numbers? I add them. So add the numbers. 5 and 2.
5 and 2 is 7.
7. And then the answer, the sign, stays the same.
So -7.
-7. Okay? That's where you figure that. And the next one is 3 minus 6. Okay, so the sign of this number is
Positive.
and the sign of this number is
Negative.
negative. So they're different. So when the different signs, we subtract the numbers. 6 take away 3.
3.
And the answer is going to be,
The same as the biggest number.
yep,
So -3.
right. That's how we work it out in a quick, easy way. Got it? I think you got it, yeah. Okay, put your numbers in. Good job. So what's this? What's the integer addition? You know what? It's gonna be the same thing. They'll give it to you and they call it all different ways. See this? -34 and a +26. Signs are what? Same or different?
Different.
Different. So if they're different, I'm going to subtract the numbers. So I say 34 minus 26, and then the answer is going to be
Negative.
negative, the bigger number. Okay, and see this one. Oh, look at the signs. So they're doing a plus a negative number. Eventually, they drop the double signs, but this is a -55 and a -43. Same or different?
Same.
Same. Good. Didn't let that confuse you. Signs are the same. Do I add or subtract?
You add.
Add. So you just add the two numbers, and the sign stays the same as it was, negative. So see over here, they subtracted them, and it's negative because the 34 was bigger. And down here, when we add them together, it comes out to be 98, and that was negative, that stays negative. Okay. So that is a
Positive.
positive 29
And
and a
negative 40.
So write it down. So signs same or different?
Different.
Different. So add or subtract?
Subtract.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a highlighter? Gloria, do you have a highlighter?
No.
Let me find one. I don't know where mine went. Cup leaks, huh?
It does.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna just take off the cap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just drink it like it's a regular cup.
I just highlighted those 4 words for you.
I'm not even sure if that was even up the right way.
Ooh, you can't lean anything near the cup with no cap on it, though.
Yeah, I know.
Can you? Okay, so you're gonna work that problem out? So we're gonna add or subtract those numbers. Come over here, do it right over here, so you can come up with the answer and put it in. So it's positive 29 and negative 40. We're gonna add or subtract them.
Adding.
Signs same or different?
Different.
Different. Different is?
Subtract the numbers.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be 40, take away 29. Right over here. You're gonna put the answer here. So 40, then minus 29. Okay, subtract.
Mm-hmm.
11, and is it gonna be positive or negative?
Negative.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And right here is gonna be 32. I know it's negative 32
Mm-hmm.
plus negative 53.
Mm-hmm. Signs same or different?
Same.
Same. Same means add or subtract.
Add.
Mm-hmm.
So 32 plus 53 is gonna be 85.
Mm-hmm. And the sign of the answer?
negative.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Good job.
Negative 85.
Mm-hmm.
Negative 53.
Mm-hmm.
Plus negative 36. It's going to equal negative 8, no.
So what do we have?
2 negative numbers.
All right, so we're gonna add or subtract.
We're adding 2 negative numbers, so it's gonna be, it's already negative. You're gonna add a negative. That's subtracting.
No. Huh? If I've got two negative numbers, signs are the same. Do I
So
add or
then
subtract?
it's add.
Adding numbers, right? Because it's really like you're going negative 53, and then if you're going another negative 36, you're really adding it on, even though they look like subtraction. So the rules, I just
So
go
it's going
same,
to be
add, different, subtract.
89.
And the sign just stays the same. If you got a negative and
Negative.
then another negative, it stays
So
negative.
it stays negative.
Mm-hmm.
So negative 89. Negative 89. And then this next one is 40 plus negative 32.
So sign, same or different? Also good.
Different.
Yeah. So if they're differently.
Subtract.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 40 minus 32.
That's right. That's, yep.
It's going to be 8.
Mm-hmm. Is it going to be positive or negative?
The sign stays the same.
Down here.
Actually,
The
it's
answer is the sign of the.
bigger number. So it's going to just be 8 because 40 is the bigger number.
Right, so it's positive 8.
Yes.
Do you want to do something? If someone was as well. I know I'll be gone a few weeks during summer too, so it would, I don't know that I can do the same.
All right. Oh, done. Okay. So let's see the top. I think it's. Again. Oh. This one's a little bit different, Gloria. What they do is when they say minus a negative 8, when we minus a minus number, it actually changes it to
adding.
plus. It's plus. Minus a minus. Anytime we have a minus sign, that really says change the sign to the opposite of what it is. So a minus minus gives me a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So instead of, so it comes out to be negative 5 plus 8. And then you use the same rules. Oh, my signs are different. I'm going to subtract the numbers. 8 take away 5 is 3. I take the sign of the bigger number. It's positive. Same thing here. An 8, positive 8, minus a minus 2. Or negative negative 2. I like negatives better than minuses. So negative negative 2 gives me plus 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. Okay?
Mm-hmm. And this is why it is like, the cup is broken. That's why it drips. It's like, the cup is broken. I already finished the coffee, but there's still some inside of the cup.
Oh, I see.
That's why it drips.
I see. Yep. Oh, that's funny. I didn't notice that. Yep.
I just now noticed it.
Right, and you try to drink it, there's nothing there, but it looks like there's stuff there. Yep.
That's why it drips.
Mm-hmm.
It's broken somewhere in there.
So it's coming out a different little slot there. Okay. So let's try these since you've got this
2
down.
minus negative 4.
So write it down. That's going to be parentheses, negative 4 is really going to be, now rewrite it. It's going to be rewritten 2, put 2 here, 2, and then a minus, right, 2 plus 5. Now, you just do that, which is right. I want you to get used to seeing it the way it really is. Okay, so that one is negative 3. No, 5.
The 5.
Sorry. Negative 5 minus parentheses a negative 1. Is that what that says? Okay, so now you're going to rewrite it. It's going to be negative 5 plus 1. Right. Sign.
Negative 4.
Right. Very good. Good job. See, not too bad. Once you get the hang of it and keep practicing, then I can know what to do.
Negative 4 minus negative 6.
It's going to be, rewrite it. It's going to be negative 4 plus 6. And that's going to equal
2.
Right, very good. Is that 9?
9 minus
a
negative 5. Which is 9 plus 5, technically.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's right, it is, officially. And that's going to
14.
There you go. I think she's got the hang of this.
For now, until the knowledge check comes
right.
and I get nervous.
Right, and then you forget everything.
Exactly, like I really do.
Oh, I know. I do too. Everybody.
Because when it comes to like a test plus my next 2 knowledge checks, I'm being actually graded on.
I know.
So that's gonna be even more. I'm gonna be even more anxious than usual.
I know.
Only because like tests make me nervous. Like I literally start to I start to shake a little bit.
Okay, I have a question for you though. So it's 11. We've actually done an hour. You are booked in the next hour. So if you wanted to do more, I don't know if you want to do more math or if your brain has had enough math for today. It's totally up to you.
I want to do more math because I want to get this pie filled up more.
Okay, we can do some more. You don't have to do a whole hour. When you get tired and you've had enough, that can be the end. Okay, so can I see what the top of this topic is telling us to do? Oh, there's just 3 of them. It's the same thing.
It's
So
just throwing
it
in
says,
another.
a third number.
Yes, a third number and basically a second sign.
Right. So what happens is, because this is adding and subtracting with that order of operations thing that you did, right. So adding and subtracting is the same side, same step. It's the same step. So when it's just adding and subtracting here, we just work left to right. Okay? And we can only add 2 numbers or subtract 2 numbers at the same time. So they do the first 2 first.
For real? It can only be 2?
Well,
that's not how I used to do it.
Well, I mean, you can do 3, but really you're actually only doing 2 at a time. You don't put 3 numbers in your head. You say like 3 and 9, and then you do the 4. So negative 3 plus 9, signs were different, so we subtracted. It was 6 positive. Positive 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, adding and subtracting, same step, left to right. So, write it down.
You know what? Let me end this recording though, because my long videos don't tend to get too much clicks.